Hello, everyone, and welcome to Team Solavei, an overview of our Solavei compensation plan. My name is Stacy Wallace. It is my honor to be a social executive here with Solavei, and today to be joined by James Linhart, social networker. You're going to find him one of our most visible leaders across the nation, and an incredible leader today to help cover this topic of our Solavei compensation plan, how you get rewarded, and why so many people are excited that we really are the social commerce network that pays. Now, before we get started, there's a couple of things we're going to go over here. We're going to talk to you about Path Pay. We're going to talk to you about something called the Fast Action Bonus. We're going to talk to you about referral pay, but more importantly, we're going to show you a strategy that you can do at the end of this video that you can go out right now, and we're going to show you how in 15 weeks or less you can actually be earning over $1,000 a month with Solavei. So without further ado, I want to introduce you to our social networker, James Linhart. He's going to cover the Solavei compensation plan. James?
Thanks, Stacey, and thank you so much for the introduction. Really excited to share the compensation plan with everyone today, really give you a good idea of how it all works and how you can best maximize it with what we're going to show you towards the end. So hopefully you watch the whole video in entirety. We're going to share some really great strategies with you today. So the Solavei compensation plan is really focused around one idea, and these are the doors that you'll find at the corporate headquarters of Solavei up in Bellevue, Washington. That's what you see right when you walk into their offices. And we believe that a single relationship has the potential to make life better for many. And you'll see a lot of people posting #add1 and the concept of power of one. And that's because Solavei is powered by relationships. And that's what our whole compensation plan is really focused on, is how the power of a single relationship can impact the lives of many. So really what I want to go over quick is the 3 ways that you can earn with Solavei. The first way is called referral pay. The second thing is called a fast action bonus. And the third thing we'll cover is what we call path pay. So let's take a look at what referral pay is. You can earn referral pay $5 every month for each person you refer that enrolls with Solavei Mobile Service. So every person that you enroll with Solavei, you'll earn $5 off deducted from your bill to be able to get free mobile service. And we're going to talk more about that towards the end. So this is the first way that you can actually earn compensation with Solavei, and it's called referral pay. The second way that we'd like to go over is what we call the fast action bonus, or FAB for short. You earn a fast action bonus of $50 for every 3 members you enroll in your first 30 days. So for every 3 people that choose Solavei as their mobile provider, you'll earn an upfront bonus of $50. But it doesn't stop there. There's actually a way that you can maximize the FAB and earn up to a total of $450 in your first 90 days as a social member. So let's take a look at that. If you enrolled 3 people in your first 30 days and earned that $50 FAB, you'd be qualified to be able to do that again in your second month. If you do that in your second month and enroll 3 people, that qualifies you to do it in your third month. So you can earn a total of $150 up front for referring up to 9 people. Well, it doesn't stop there. It keeps on going, and you can actually do this another 2 times to actually earn additional income. So you could earn up to $450 for enrolling a total of 27 people in your first 90 days. So think about that. That's helping 27 people reduce their mobile service and have the potential to get free mobile service. And for doing that, we reward you with the fast action bonus. So that's actually enough to pay for a full year of mobile service, including their referral pay. So let's take a look at how somebody could get free mobile service very quickly by choosing Solavei, just referring a few friends. The current average bill in America for a cell phone is about $71 a month, and the average early termination fee is around $150. When somebody chooses Solavei, they can choose from a few of our different plans. Let's say this person chose the $39 a month plan. When they did that, they liked the service, and so they decided to connect with a few of their friends and have them enroll in Solavei as well. Well, they could earn that fast action bonus of $50 for every 3, and that would actually pay them $45 a month in referral pay for doing so. If they did that in their first 30, 60, and 90 days, they would actually earn $150 in fast action bonuses, which could be used to pay off that early termination fee if they had that with the previous company. If they didn't have that with the previous company, they could use that to purchase a new phone, have a night out with the family, whatever they choose to do with that fast action bonus. And if somebody did this, they would actually have a yearly savings of $852 per year, which is pretty amazing for simply just choosing a mobile provider and making a few connections and helping them save as well. At Solavei, getting rewarded is easy, and the first way, which I love, is that when you start earning that referral pay, it immediately gets deducted off of your mobile service bill, because our #1 priority is to teach people how to lower their mobile service and share to save even more. And so it comes right off your mobile service bill. Once your service bill is at 0, then we'll deposit whatever remaining above and beyond your bill onto a free Solavei Visa card that all of our social members get, which can be used at ATMs, to shop at really any store, just like a normal Visa card would, and that's available to everyone. The last and final way we want to show you how you can earn income with Solavei is something we call PathPay. And this is really about advancing in rank to earn additional income. And before we really go into this concept of how someone can advance in these ranks through our company, really would love Stacy to go over what we call the power of one. And if you remember what we talked about at the very beginning, that a single relationship has the potential to make life better for many, that's what the power of one is all about. So Stacy, if you could share that with us, that'd be great.
Well, James, even before I do that, one of the things that's so exciting about what you've shared, referral pay, $5 a month, every single month for every connection that comes to Solavei. That's every single month. As long as they stay on Solavei mobile service, they're going to equal $5 extra a month for you to be applying to your bill, or like James said, to a night out on the town with your family. Solavei is not only driving down the cost of commerce, but they're making it profitable for their members. Now, what we want to show you here is called PathPay. Now, this is for our power shares who say, I want more than free mobile service. I actually want to become a part of sharing Solavei brand, Solavei mobile service, Solavei value proposition with the world around me. And in doing that, Solavei, again, has opted not to pay billions of dollars in advertising. Instead, they've chosen to put the millions and millions and even billions of dollars in advertising back in to its member base. So by doing that, you'll see that they're actually rewarding us for sharing with more and more people. So you can see here, this is our PathPay, and what we're going to talk about now is we want to show you how a single relationship, one connection per week, can impact your financial future. We call it the power of one. Now think of this. Every week, if you just made one more connection to Solavei, helped one more person get connected to Solavei mobile service. Week 1, if you just went out and introduced it to one, you would now have 2 connections, you and that one person you've brought to Solavei. Week 2, if you just went out and did the exact same thing, said, you know what, every week I'm just going to add one. Well, now, if you did that and you just taught your people to do the same, your connections and you would equal 4, because those first 2 went out and each got 1, and now there's 4. Week 3, everybody just go get 1. And as you can see, those connections start to grow, very similar to the way Facebook grew. Week 5, 6, 7, 8, you're going to begin to see how if you just get 1 and teach other people how to just get that 1 connection a week, those numbers can grow astronomically. By the time we get into that 3rd month, or week 9, you're going to see those numbers start to escalate just because of the geometric progression, not of a few people doing a lot, but everybody just doing a little, making 1 connection a week. Now you can see if this grew out to 15 weeks, and if it was perfect, those numbers would be astronomical. Can you imagine in 15 weeks having 32,000 connections? Well, what if only 10% of those people got the vision of sharing Solavei? That'd be over 3,000 people in your network. But you know, I like to use realistic numbers. Let's just say 1% of the people that you introduce the vision and the value proposition of Solavei, let's say 1% of them decided to do what you do and go make 1 connection a week. Do you realize that would be over 300 people, and nearly enough at 15 weeks for you to be earning $1,000 a month as one of our thousandaires every single month with Solavei? Now, what's so exciting about this? You may say, well, Stacy, you know, those numbers, they seem a little unrealistic. How could somebody grow and it wouldn't work out perfectly? But let me just tell you guys my story and why I so believe in this Power of One concept. You know, when I first heard about the Solavei vision, the first thing that popped into my mind was the idea of Facebook. Mark Zuckerberg. You know, just think about it. I don't think he could have even fathomed that when he clicked that send button for the first time, that it would equate to over 1 billion people connecting to Facebook. Think about this. I didn't think so either. But when I started with one connection to Solavei, in 4 months alone, those connections became over 23,000 connections into Solavei, and a month later it became over 40,000, and of course that was just in our 4th and 5th month. Now we're obviously much, much larger. The network has continued to escalate, and that is how I became a social executive in Solavei in just my first 4 months in the business. Imagine for you right now the power of that first connection. Number one, I believe in social media, and that's what excited me. I saw Facebook. I knew I had a couple thousand people in there that I could connect with. I carried a phone. It made sense to me. All my friends carry phones, so why wouldn't they want to save? And I love people. I love connecting with people. So I can't say that I'm some kind of rocket scientist to do something extraordinary or special, but I will tell you that I passionately approached the Solavei value proposition from a perspective of taking all-out massive action. I'll be honest with you, I wasn't looking to just tell one person a week about Solavei. I was looking to connect as many people as possible, as quickly as possible, so that I could build a massive network with Solavei. And now here, of course, we are so financially blessed with Solavei, so tremendously excited to see so many other leaders, thousandaires. Of course, I love James's story, very different than mine. I love connecting with people. I love talking to people. You know, James, tell us, how did your first connection, your Power of One, how did that become such a massive network for you to become one of our top members in Solavei?
Yeah, my story is a little different than yours, Stacy. I'm not known as the social butterfly. I'm kind of the guy in the back of the room playing on his phone, and if somebody comes up to me, I'll talk to them if they come up to me. So little opposite from you, but the power of the one connection was such a huge thing in the very beginning of Solavei, because I knew, even though I didn't have a huge network of thousands and thousands of people on Facebook and all these different things, I knew I could talk to one person at a time. I knew I could develop one relationship at a time. I could meet somebody out and about, or I could talk to one of my friends, one of my close friends that started with me in Solavei. So I knew I could focus on that one connection at a time, and that's really how I built my network. It wasn't bringing in thousands of people at once and doing a massive bringing in, but now my network is in the thousands of people simply because I addressed one relationship at a time, and it just built it up over time. And it's such a great thing to be a part of, where whatever your niche is, or however you share information now, people always ask, how do you share Solavei? It's however you share information now. How do you share your favorite movie? How do you share your favorite book? Do you share it on Facebook? Do you meet for coffee? So however you share Solavei, you can find a place here and really scale our compensation plan very quickly.
Yeah, and that's where we want you to see when we talk about the 1K Club. You know, think of it. If it took you 15 weeks, you know, let's go back up and take a look at that last slide there where we're talking about 15 people right there at the bottom. That's you adding 15 people. Now let's say you did one a week and it took you 15 weeks to help 15 people save money. Well, what if it took you 15 months? And what if in those 15 months you were able to actually build a network of over 350 people? And what if you were able to become 1,000, or even if you did only one a month? Let me ask you this. What would an extra $1,000 a month right now mean to you and your family? Because for most people, that's a game changer. That's the difference between public and private school. That's the difference between having to have a second job. That's being able to spend more time with the family. Maybe it's a retirement plan. Maybe it's margin enough for you to begin to eliminate the debt that's been causing so much stress in your life. We truly do believe that an extra $1,000 a month can be a game changer. let alone if it becomes more than that. So we want to create a plan, and that's what the Power of One is about. Creating a doable plan where you just add one a week. Now, if you want to move faster, like James and I, we'll add 2 or 3 or 4, or for me, I went out and immediately looked for 12 who would find 12 who could find 12. Now, you can imagine how fast the geometric progression works when you increase the numbers. But this is what's great about Solavei. Find your spot. You can work slow or you can work fast. The point is with Solavei, Solavei makes it possible. You, with your efforts, get to make it probable, and you actually get to make it become a reality. Now, one of the things we want to talk to you about with Solavei, and what you'll find here on teamsolavei.com, is we are providing the tools, the resources, the online and offline marketing systems for you to be able to share Solavei literally with thousands, if not millions of people. One of the things we've provided for you is our Live at 5 weekly schedule. Every single weekday, live at 5, we have a platform tool for you to be able to tap into. Mondays is our Solavei Scoop, where you're going to get news, recognition, where we start talking about some of our top members, and you're going to hear how they're building their network. And you're also going to get to hear about the latest updates that are coming out to build your business. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, we've got our live social with CEO and founder Ryan Wirtz, where every Tuesday and Thursday, he is delivering the Solavei Vision presentation for you to be able to share it with your friends and family. And then on Wednesday, our training hangout. That is our Team Solavei marketing training, where you're going to be able to see how the best of the best, not fluff, not hype, not kind of ideas or concepts, but proven strategies of how to build a massive Solavei network. And then, of course, on Friday is our Solavei presentation in Espanol. You're going to see we've got other tools and resources available here on teamsolavei.com, but we wanted to make sure that you got everything that you needed in order to be successful. You know, we are so excited that you are with us. Of course, all of the information that we've shared with you regarding our Solavei compensation plan is based on your efforts. We're not making any income claims to say that you're going to make this much money. But what James and I can tell you is that we live by example. It works. And if you continue to share with Solavei, the value proposition of what they're offering each one of us truly is life-changing. Thank you, James, so much for your leadership and for sharing this with us today. Thank you guys for tuning in. We look forward to seeing how you take this compensation plan, make connections every day, and we look forward to seeing you on that list of thousandaires or beyond. Remember, one single relationship has the potential to make life better for many. Welcome to Team Solavei.